So I just want to share before I ask my question. Today's data. Today, the 5 most vaccinated states had 508 people in the hospital and 12 deaths. The 5 least vaccinated states had 6,600 people hospitalized and 104 deaths. Those are numbers that may seem abstract to us, but numbers that were very real to me were numbers in Northwest Arkansas over the last fall and winter when the poultry plants in particular were hit so hard with COVID. Mr. Brower, could you share, I don't know if you have any of those numbers on hand, how many of your employees had to be or were hospitalized or died as a result of COVID?
Senator, I'm sorry, I don't have that information with me. Perhaps we could follow up later. I don't have those figures.
But there were a huge number of Tyson employees and their families and the surrounding communities that were impacted. Would that be fair to say?
Northwest Arkansas in general was very impacted by COVID-19, yes ma'am.
And in your opinion, would disallowing employers from mandating vaccines for their employees, would that be bad for the surrounding communities? Would that be bad for Northwest Arkansas?
Yes ma'am, I believe that would be bad. It would. Look, my belief is that vaccination is the single most important thing that we can do to stop the spread of COVID-19.
Thank you. And just one more, Mr. Chair. Mr. Zook, is it your opinion that if we were to enact a law like the one that we're discussing today, Arkansas business in particular would be less competitive? And I'm asking because the human toll of COVID is huge. You know, we're talking about, as I just asked, about hospitalizations and deaths. But when we talk about business, of course, we're not just talking about an empty building. We're talking about Arkansans who rely on businesses either to, for employment or to receive their goods or services. And so would mandating or would enacting a ban on a mandate like this be bad for Arkansas business and in turn bad for Arkansas?
I think the answer to that is yes. All of this is a moving target. I think it's highly likely, for instance, that the FDA will get full approval for the Pfizer vaccine. I think by the end of August, but it might be the first week or 2 in September. At which point, a number of people, I don't know how many, but a number of people are going to say, hey, it's now fully approved, I will go get the vaccine. There will still remain, though, a number of people, the best polling that I've seen, matter of fact, this morning, there will remain 18% of the people who say, I'm not getting the vaccine, come hell or high water. I don't care if it's fully approved or whatever, I'm just not going to do it. So you've got nearly 1 in 5 nationally, not just Arkansas, nationally that will continue to refuse, even after FDA has fully approved the vaccine. Through its rigorous process, following the Operation Warp Speed that the Trump administration did so successfully to literally save the world, I think. I don't think that's an exaggeration. But anyway, that's a very positive thing that took place. But there's still going to be people who just say, I'm not going to do it. And we've got to contend with that number long term. But as Tom says, as Tyson says, the best thing to do for the business community in Arkansas, for the employment community in Arkansas, for the employees in Arkansas, of Arkansas businesses, is to get as many as possible to accept the vaccination. To protect themselves, their fellow employees, customers of the business, their own family members.